Hi ladies, it's me. I'm back. Just want to show you a couple things. What I'm getting ready to show you right now is not an actual skill, but in order to remove sutures, you got to know how to put them in. So this is something we would have done in class. Just everybody would just had their own little piece of skin or whatever, and just created a stitch for yourself. This is what the doctor actually would do. But like I said, unless you already have something, if you have something that has a stitch in it already, piece of clothing or something to that effect, then you need to know how to put a stitch in. It's just like sewing, okay? So I have a needle. I actually have an actual suture needle. You can use needle and thread from home. Just, thread your needle from home. I actually don't have needle and thread. I can't find my needle and thread. I was going to show you that way. This is the actual suture needle and thread that's used for actual suturing. This is a pair of tweezers, and that has a pair of regular bandage scissors or whatever scissors you have at home. Take this and put it your thread or your needle, and you go in the skin like this. Okay, you take this, pull it all the way to the end, close to the end. However, leave yourself. You want to be able to make at least a few stitches out of this. So see how I did that all the way. My needle's all the way up here. Okay. Now I will just cut a piece of this off. Okay, I can put my needle down for a minute. I'll put it inside this little marshmallow thingy, and then just make a knot. So just take your two strings, and you're gonna make a knot. This is a little thinner. I like the 3/0 suture. This is 4/0. I like the silk 3/0, and then make a knot. Okay, tie it. That's it. That's a knot. That's it. And then I will just cut some of this off. Take both and just cut some of this off, and that's an actual suture. Okay, so that's how you do that. I'm gonna do one more like that, and then I'm gonna do the other one that I'd like for you to do. Okay, and sometimes you don't even need the tweezers or the forceps. I'm using these in place of my forceps, but I'm gonna do one more. Sometimes it's easier for me. And you would have gloves on. The doctor would have gloves on doing all this, but since I'm just kind of showing you how to do this, and it's not an actual skill, I opted to not wear gloves for this. Okay. Again, go to the end. Leave yourself a little bit. Okay. Cut your suture material like this. Put your needle side, and then just make a knot. This is the last one. I'll do like this. So just make about, I don't know, you can make maybe about 3 or 4 each. And tie this again so that it'll actually be a knot. Okay. You can use your, sometimes if you have a hard time getting this in, you can grab your tweezers, help you pull it through. There you go. And make a little knot there. Okay. And then I'm going to cut some of this off. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to do another suture. So this is the one, you probably see this a lot. Very popular suture that doctors use to do closing of a cut or something for that effect. Now, this one's going to be a little bit different. Okay. Come in like this. I'm actually going to do a little sewing here, about right there. Take this needle and put it back on your forceps or your tweezers, and go back to where this little end is. Go in that area there and make a stitch. Grab that, pull it out. Ta-da! Okay, be careful. You don't want to pull all that all the way out. And then cut that like that. And don't, sometimes doctors may do a running stitch where I would have kept going. Don't do that. You're going to find yourself in a mess if you do, because it's hard to get it out. Some surgeons do it that way. Some surgeons don't. Okay, come to where you just leave a little bit there. Put this back in here again. Should have had my mother doing this. It's been some good therapy for her. come down there where this is at, just like this. Like my husband's getting it in there really good. You guys can see. Come back through here like that. Anywhere down in there with that, and just pull this. Ta-da! Nice stitch. Okay. All right. So that's how you make your stitch. Okay. So I have 3 of the knotted ones that's on top, and 3 just straight line sutures. Sutures kind of off to the side. Okay. I'm going to come back and show you how to remove these, which that is a skill, here in a few minutes. Okay. All right. So that's how you make a stitch. Now you see here I have staples. I just actually took my stapler, opened it up, and I just punched down. You can use whatever you want. You can use a piece of fruit. If you have lemon, orange, a grapefruit, something to that effect, it works pretty good. I don't think an apple would work probably too good. And even for stitching, making a suture, you can use something like that. You can use fruit of some sort like that, banana peel, whatever you have at home. A towel. You can take a towel and suture. Put some suture in it and some staples. Or I just chose to use Mariah's stuffed animal because it's nice and soft, easier to do. And just take your stapler, open it up, and I just put it on the table and just staple it down all the way to the end and just put staples in. All right. So that's how you put your staples in. This is how you put your suture in. Okay. All right. Any questions? You can shoot me a text. I'll come back here in a few minutes and I'll take these out. All right. Thank you.